What's up, motherfuckers? It's your boy, Comics on the Edge. Welcome back to the low grade. What's up, everyone? Welcome back. I'm here with my boy, back in action. We got the Comic Raider in the house. What's up, James? How you doing, man?
Oh man, I am back. It is good to be back. I guess you could say I missed it. But yeah, no, I'm feeling good. So got a lot to talk about.
Nice.
And a lot to show off. So this should be a fun one. So
yeah. So if you guys didn't know, James is back from a week-long vacation. Was it a week?
Yeah. It was it was nice. We went to Branson, Missouri, which I wasn't familiar with, but it is I heard it called Redneck Vegas. I heard it called the family vacation destination. I guess I haven't really posted like pictures other than like in my stories and stuff, but it's really nice place. Like it's nice. I'm gonna say like greenery because we're from California. Like for me, when you hop on a plane over here, it's like yellow, right? It's farmland. It's very yellow. And then you head over there and it's very green. Everything is bright green trees. We're in the mountains. We're in the Ozark Mountains. It's like really freaking nice. And it was chill. It was hot, but it wasn't like, and it was a little humid, but not as bad as I was expecting. So I was not as miserable as I had thought. We also made sure to keep the house like 74 degrees. So that was cool. And yeah, it was just a lot of my family all kind of meeting and converging there. And then stayed in this big like 3-story house. And it was a really good time. I do want to say my children spent the week with no tablets. We did not need tablets for the plane, as you said. So I remember you saying that we were going to find out how good of parents we are on this plane. I'm going to say partially cheating. So our flight like to there, we did have a layover, but basically it left at like 1 a.m. So the kids like literally just slept the whole flight. And then when they were awake, they were actually like behaved, not crying, nothing. So I never even needed the tablets. And then no. So yeah, they slept, they chilled. And then on the flight back, I think we left at 3 a.m. So basically the same thing. Like we had no sleep, and so they just slept. So like it was, I think I said many, many times here, like I was expecting the worst. I popped some gummies and was like just prepared for a nightmare situation, and it was nothing like that. So yeah, and then it was just a good time. And so I will say, if you guys ever, I mean, I don't know, if you ever want to go to Branson, Missouri, it's nice and cheap out there, man. And there's like so much to do. When they say like, there's a reason why it's like this whole family vacation destination place. Like there is everything from aquariums. There's mini golf on every fucking corner, like Starbucks. There's theaters. There's comedy shows, magic shows. There's places to eat. There's so many museums. There's a toy museum. There's a Titanic. I didn't go to that one, but my cousin did. There's a full-ass Titanic museum. And like I drove past it. It like literally like they built maybe 3/4 of a replica of the Titanic, and it's like inside of that or some shit. There was a famous car museum that we drove past. So we saw like the Fast and Furious cars, the Jurassic Park cars. So yeah, there's just a lot to do. So it was fun. We did a lot. We also got to like chill and relax. If you viewed my stories, you know, I had a night one of the evenings. It was you know, I got to live out my life goal. You know, I always post these memes of like oh, when you get kicked out of a bar, but then Creed comes on and it shows like a guy being dragged back into the bar. And I got to like live that for the first time in my life, because I don't really go to bars. I drink, but I don't go to bars. So we went to a bar, and I drank Jameson ginger ales. That's my go-to order for those of you who drink. And I just ordered a shit ton of those. And this was after having a bottle of moonshine that I had already finished before. And I spent like $25 on Touch Tunes and was just blasting Creed.
Oh shit!
I was drunk as shit, having a good time, and the bartender was really cool. She was into that kind of music, so we started taking
Wow.
requests. So we closed that bitch down. I mean, we were doing Creed, Linkin Park, just all kinds of shit. So I know I did post that in my stories, and then we went back to the house, had some more shots, and then it kind of downturned. It took a turn for the worse from there. And
As it does.
the fact of the matter is, your boy spent the night in the shower, and with a bag in front of me, and I'll just leave it at that. And but the next day, I woke up. I was not feeling great, but
The kids were like, "What's wrong with Daddy?"
yeah, right. And I was not feeling great, but we ended up having to take the kids to a amusement park, which is also out there. So it was a very hot day, but no, it was good though. I did post in my stories. I was able to have a glizzy that was like wrapped in potato chips, and I mean, hangover cure. I'm good now. Like, I was good for the rest of the day. So. Yeah, no, it was cool. We went to Paula Dean's racist restaurant. Like, it was a good time. Yeah, it was nice. It was a fun vacation. But hey, I got also glad to be back to the real world. I'm gonna go ahead and say what's up to chat before we get too far behind, and then I'll continue on with my rants here. But
All right.
we got Phil in the house. What a nice night for an evening. What's going on, my man? And then we have Rick here as well. Looking good. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. And I have dinner delivered. Thanks. Love you. We
Delivered.
have
Wow.
pizza
Look at
on the
that.
on the agenda for tonight.
Nice.
James survived. Yes, I did. Yes. What up, Cisco? We are a little early right now. Already addressed that. What up, Dark Side, my man? Hetty, what's going on? Yes, you are probably one of the many, many who have sent me these
He
memes. But
gets
you
some
know
other
what?
daily.
Rick, I'll just leave that to your imagination. But yeah, no, it was in all honesty, her restaurant is actually okay. It was good, but then we had better later. So then it was like, yeah, no, that restaurant wasn't as good anymore. But
What did you end up getting there? Like some gravy stuff, right?
at the Paula Deen one,
Yeah.
so I will say she has a very nice business model that I can appreciate. Um, so we went there. There was 21 of us. So we went and we split into two big tables. And so what you do is, it's like it was like $28.99 per person, and you order a family feast or whatever she calls it. And so
Family style.
you pick like 4 or 5 entrees, and then like 4 or 5 sides, and then whatever it is that you pick is actually unlimited. They will bring more out if you guys want more. Now, I'll be honest, we never even got that far. We finished the 4 sides and the 4 entrees, and we were done. But I just thought that's not a bad price, and that is pretty cool. What's going on, Bubs? There is your weekly shout out. Missed you, man. Not really, but glad to see you here.
We were like in
Um,
his backyard and shit.
I know, I guess so, huh? But yeah, so I just thought like that was pretty cool, like to just pay that price and then have, decent food come out. She did have some really nice sweet, like peach sweet tea. I kind of
Oh,
drink that
you
everywhere I
love
went,
that
to be
peach.
honest. Yeah, I do. I drank that everywhere. Um, but yeah, no, it was good. It was cool. It was a cool little business model. And then we went to a place called Lambert's, which I also posted, where they literally throw bread rolls across the restaurant. And that was way better food. So that was a good time. But yeah, no, it was fun. So I gotta say, if you're feeling Branson, Missouri, man, I would recommend. Let me just say that I would recommend, especially for those who are families. It is a nice little place to relax, but also like do a bunch of stuff if you honestly want to. But yeah, no, it was a good time. And other than that, this week it was back to reality, work wise, but also having to send Grayson and Damien back to school, which sucked. Uh, Damien, just like last year, was like ready to go. Just all right, bye, see you later. Grayson he didn't want to go. He's in TK and he did not want to go, and that was for the first 2 days. Day two was really hard. He was like really screaming as I was walking away. Uh, but then after that, the last 3 days have been great. Like he's been totally fine, excited to go. Well, maybe not like super excited, but he's been good with going. So obviously that makes me feel a lot better. And yeah, no, it's been good. So, and it is weird now to go from a few months of all these kids being loud as shit every day to now, like, I just have my daughter and she's just quiet and chilling. And it's like, it's weird. But then I also have to keep telling myself, like, okay, but in a month now, I'm going to have a newborn now added to this. So, like,
Oh,
it's just,
dude, that's
it's weird.
crazy.
It's very weird feeling seeing your kids grow up and transition. And like I said, now that I'm sending another one to school, now it's this feeling of they're both gone. And like, what do we do? What do we do with just the one?
I mean, you can have more kids and
Yeah, no,
then,
I'm okay.
not have to worry about that.
I am okay.
It's crazy that
What up, Puerto Rican?
you're essentially gonna have more kids than I.
Yeah,
It's.
yeah, that's right.
I mean,
I mean,
we known each other long enough where I knew you when you had zero kids, and
I caught up fast.
yeah, you did. You just fucking you hit the ground running.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's been pretty good. But enough about me as far as catching up. How has your couple of weeks been?
Oh man, you know, it's been good. Work has been very hot. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I bought myself a portable fan, like an
The neck fan?
industrial. No, 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 no. It's actually like um, it's a DeWalt, like big yellow fan
Oh,
that
okay.
runs off of battery chargers from like drill guns and shit.
Nice.
Just because this heat, man, is especially today. Like it was so muggy
Yeah.
and it was horrible. But it's crazy or it's amazing how much of like just a simple fan helps out.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
I had to treat myself. Yeah, I would rather spend that money on other shit, but
Yeah.
sometimes you got to take care of yourself first and make sure you don't
I mean, it's your
overheat.
sanity. When it's that freaking hot, you're dealing with your sanity at that point. So
Yeah, I mean, being being bigger guys, it's like you just kind of like I I I feel like I know people that get anxiety, because they're so hot and it's just like you know they're just miserable. Me, I mean, at least with a fan, it'll like help you know alleviate some of this
yeah,
uncomfortableness.
that's
But
fair.
on a good note, today I was able to secure some Bane tickets.
I
Now, if
saw.
y'all don't know, Bane is like one of my favorite bands in life, and they ended up breaking up like a few years ago, and I guess they weren't really digging the whole sitting around and not doing anything, and so they're like, "Fuck it, like let's go." So they did this big old European tour, and right when they're about to finish it, they fucking throw some U.S. dates. So
Mm,
I was super stoked. My daughter, who I go to shows with now, she was like super hyped about it. I mean,
nice.
she knows how much Bane means to me and stuff. So yeah, that was awesome. Um, so I was pretty stoked about that.
And you're going with Mike.
Oh yeah, that's right. Um, well, he did buy tickets, so we'll see if he ends up going. There's been a lot of times where he'll buy tickets for shows and just doesn't end up going. So
Really?
yeah,
Nice.
not it hasn't happened lately, but yeah, that's kind of been his whole mo for a while.
Yeah,
So
Rick, did you not just hear him tell the story?
yeah, the band is back together and they're touring. They're gonna be touring, so we'll be seeing them in November. And but it's a Saturday, so you don't have to worry, James. Oh,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
um, yeah. So, I was just like super happy about that because it's been a long time since I seen him, and now I get to see him again, and with my daughter, so she could see the greatness that they are, and yeah, can't
Okay.
complain.
I'm saving an image here for something I want to talk about here in a minute, so that's why I'm distracted.
Oh, okay. Are you laughing about it?
Mm-mm.
No.
Well, I mean, it is funny. Well, I think it's funny, but we'll see. I don't know if I want to show off my email. I might have to just show you guys my email.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Nobody's gonna email you.
I know. All right. Um. Well, no, that's cool. That's another thing. Like, I have to also realize that I'm like 2 weeks away from Creed, man. Which, from what you're describing, sounds like we're kind of in the same boat here as far as like the excitement of seeing a band. Except for me, it'll be the first and only time that I've seen them. So yeah, man, Creed, Three Doors Down. I mean, come on, dude. I'm excited, and I just have to hope and pray that we don't have a baby. So
Also,
I
I've
did
been
already tell
he.
Noemi though that I'm going regardless. So
Oh, okay. She's okay with that.
I mean, define okay. Like,
She said
are
okay.
we still gonna be together? Probably,
Agreed.
probably.
Uh,
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
well, going back to Missouri, I saw you drink a lot of moonshine. Now, was that like OG moonshine, or was it kind of
No, no,
like
no, no.
the corporate moonshine?
That was
No.
that corporate bullshit.
Oh,
And it was
okay.
my
It's not the type that makes you go blind, is it?
no, 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 no,
Oh,
no.
come on,
It is
man.
strong though. It is good and it is strong, but no, it's not. It's not that real shit. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, no. Someone had just grabbed a bunch of bottles, and that was there. And I, I thought at the time I didn't know that I was gonna go to the bar and have the kind of night that I did. It was just, oh, I want to like drink and just chill on this back porch. Like I kind of posted a picture of the porch that we had. It like overlooks the lake, and it was just nice. So I was like, I'm gonna just chill, have some drinks, and just look at this lake and just have a good time. And so I did. I drank the whole bottle and then proceeded to have an even better time. So yeah, it was cool. But yes, no,
Was
unfortunately.
it just you drinking, or were you drinking with other family
No,
members?
I was drinking with other family members. My cousin did have like one drink with that moonshine, but other than that, I killed the bottle. And then, but other people were drinking like other stuff. And then, of course, when we went to the bar, we were all drinking. And
Oh,
then
nice.
the only part I don't know is the shots. I know that a lot of shots were made, but the problem was is that I think a lot of people were much smarter than me and walked away because there was shots poured for everyone, and then all of a sudden I take mine, and then I'm looking down, and there's like a lot of shots still on the counter, and so that tells me that people were like slowly dipping out, so that they didn't overdo it. And then I decided that I wasn't gonna let alcohol go to waste, so then I took their shots, and that was where the bad decision was really made, and I suffered the consequences for that. So
You drink a lot. I saw one of your videos, and you were just like, I forgot what number you put out there, but it was a
yeah,
lot, huh?
I oh my god.
Oh yeah, forgot
First
a new
appearance
cat.
Friday?
Yeah, that's Luke Cage.
Luke
So
Cage.
yeah.
Wow, that's racist as fuck because he's black cat.
Wait,
Wow.
what? He's black? I'm colorblind, dude. I don't see
Oh, right,
colors.
right. You don't see. I sure do. I went to Paula Dean's restaurant, remember? So yeah, that. Mhm. But no, that is
Yeah,
adorable. Very nice. I'm glad that you guys got another cat. Um,
you're the yeah. She did it behind my back, so
yeah, yeah. But no,
she
yeah,
didn't learn.
I honestly, legitimately couldn't even tell you if I ever have drinking that much or the last time that I did. It was up there with the epic night that we always talk about, the Jameson night of drunk cast. Like
Yeah,
it was that bad, and I don't normally get to that point, and I did. So I would say, yeah. I mean, I would put this up there with a decision that was made 6 years ago. About was
yeah.
when that happened. So yeah, I don't do that, but I blame the Creed. It was the Creed on the touch tunes just really set the mood, and it was on from there, man. It was
I mean,
on.
$25 worth of Creed.
Dude, it was so worth it though. It was so worth
Were
it.
people? I mean, were some people upset? I could imagine, like
There
people
was
being
nobody
like,
there.
"Oh, okay,
It was just my family and the bartender. That was it.
okay, okay, okay."
hmm
So
Now
you did it in a safe environment.
I would have done it anyways, but yeah. hmm
Oh man. I mean, I've been at restaurant. I remember I was at a bar once, and some guy decided to play "Living La Vida Loca" by
Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin.
hmm
Yeah, and it was. I mean, after
That's a
the
good song.
fifth time, it was just kind of like,
Oh wow.
yeah, 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 yeah. I
Wow.
mean, maybe the first one's okay. The second
hmm
one is like okay, like the third time it's just like, man, like I can't believe somebody just did this.
hmm
I don't even think I stuck around and see if it went over five. I mean, because there was we were playing pool too, so yeah, I think we might have checked out early that day.
So, given the situation, is that the closest you ever got to breaking edge?
uh, no, I mean, I can go to bars. Like I've done it a lot actually. I don't.
Yeah, but you haven't heard "Living La Vida Loca" played 5 times in a row.
Oh yeah, I probably
That
should have
would
took a few shots, huh?
that could have that could have set you back. hmm And then you could have forever blamed Ricky Martin for breaking
Yeah,
your edge.
I know, right?
Be
Yeah,
fucking
that.
traumatized from that song every time you hear it.
Oh yeah, I mean, I used to like that song, like, but now when I hear it, it's just kind of like it's lost its
Mhm.
luster.
Yeah, well, that's fair. That is fair.
What's up, Caleb?
Yeah, yeah. What
Um,
up, Katie?
yeah, but that's cool, man. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. Uh, especially under the circumstances. It's just I don't think you never been to Missouri before, right?
I have actually, yeah.
Oh, really?
I've been to Springfield and St. Louis both for when I used to work at O'Reilly's. So,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
Springfield
But
is about an hour. It's 1 hour away from where we were. We landed
yeah,
in Springfield actually to get there.
nice, nice.
So it wasn't like all too unfamiliar, I guess, you know? I was like, I've been here. I run this bitch, y'all know who I am. I'm back. Y'all thought I was gone because I don't work for O'Reilly's no more. I'm back.
Nothing can stop me.
Right? And then I show up at that bar and they're like, fuck this guy.
This guy. Do we have enough moonshine? This guy
Oh,
goes crazy over moonshine. He thinks it's real moonshine.
right, right.
Um, I know you have some pickups, but tell us about the shops out there, man.
Mm,
Like how many did you go to?
one.
Okay.
So I went to a shop and they have a location in Bramson and Springfield. I went to the Bramson one, and
So
I
it's a
was there
chain, a little
for
chain.
hmm,
It's a little chain.
I guess so. I mean, two
Okay.
locations if that makes it a chain, but it was cool. They have like a lot of stuff, but I'm pretty happy with what I found. Like, I didn't find a massive banger, but um some of the stuff that like he had like a display case. That stuff was a little overpriced, I thought. Or it was stuff I really wasn't interested in. But I went through like a bunch. I was there for hours.
Oh,
Went through
nice.
all these bins, just digging through all these bins, trying to see what's in there. And then I asked him for like a key issue box. He gave me that, so I went through that.
You're like, I ain't finding shit in here. Do you have any key
I
issue
mean,
boxes?
yeah, kind of. So I went through that, but it was cool. There was like all these boxes lined up in alphabetical order for series, and there was the other side which was all unsorted, and it was like unsorted comics or cover price or price on sticker basically.
Hmm.
So I spent most of my time going through that, and I found like some random things that I think are cool, just like books that I wanted. But it was fun just going through there, like because you don't know what the fuck you're gonna find, right? It's unsorted
Yeah.
stuff, so it was cool. And then, but then, like I said, I did get some pretty cool stuff that I'm happy with from uh, the key box. But even
Yeah.
the key box at first was like, the keys were modern variant type, and I'm like, this is not what I wanted. This is not for me. This is not the type of keys that I was kind of asking for.
Yeah.
Not like modern characters and shit like that. So, and speaking of a character, we got the biggest, the best here in the house.
He had
So,
to run. He had to run in the corner to look like
there
he
it
was
is.
doing something.
There it is.
What's up, Bubs? How you doing, man?
Oh, y'all, good to see you.
It's gonna take.
Now, Bubs, are you a little bit offended that he didn't make a trip over to meet up with you or anything?
He wasn't nowhere near me.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I just think it's all the same,
Exactly. I was gonna say, us Californians, once you're like east of California, we all just think that's the same shit.
I pretty much I had to rewind it because I was thinking, where the hell? How is he in my backyard? I had to rewind it because we have a place called Gatlinburg and it's in Tennessee, and it has all the same shit he was talking about and a Paula Deen's restaurant. So I was like,
Oh shit!
maybe that's where he went. And world famous glizzies. I'm like, that's probably where he went.
Oh,
Said,
man.
but no, not fucking Branson. I got no fucking business in Branson. So yeah,
I thought he might have hit one of your honey holes.
I would have felt that. Maybe not. I don't know.
I think Bubs has a ring cam at their store, his honey hole store.
Absolutely. Yeah, I know everybody comes and goes out of there. They got ring the bell.
Man, so how you been, Bubs? It's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
Doing well. It has been a quick minute. You guys have been hitting and quitting fast lately. An hour.
2 hours. We haven't been under 2 hours.
What?
Yeah, we've been keeping it steady at 2 hours.
Yeah, but you start earlier than everybody else.
I don't know.
I mean, not earlier than your own scheduled time, obviously, because it's always later than that. But like most of the late night streams, if you will, don't even start kicking off until like 10 o'clock.
Yeah. We got families, we got shit to do.
Yeah, and that's why I'm always messing with my family. So I'll turn it on, and my wife's always like, "Who is that talking? Who is that?" And I'm like, "That's he's
it's a guy with a golden voice."
Actually, no, she's always asking about James because she thinks like NASCAR chat. So to her, that's I have to put everybody in their respective chat groups.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay, which I grew up in my end,
and none that I'm aware of. So that's why she doesn't know who you are.
Okay.
But like for
the one that he created and bombed.
Yeah, I had to blow that one up. That's true. You were in that one.
I was, yeah. I saw all the drama happen.
That was the longest
right in front of my
4 days of my life. I don't want to talk about it. Oh, man.
Well,
I think
you tried.
I was swimming in my pool when that shit bombed, and I was just like, I was looking at it. I'd go swimming. I'd come back, check my phone, look at it, and then it was like bombed up, and I'm like, oh shit.
That's the quietest I ever seen Bubs. You know what I'm saying?
Like, mortified.
It was happening around him, and he had nothing to say.
There wasn't anything to say. If I said anything, it only made it worse. Like more people started saying crazy shit. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, man.
It was rough.
Sometimes.
Oh
Dude,
well.
Bubs, did you get in on that 15 book CGC submission special?
No.
No?
What's special about asking me to spend $700?
No, it was way less than that, man. It was 15 or $22. I think it came out to like $22 per book.
Oh yeah.
Vintage.
How much did that? Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, right. But you had to do
Why are we
like a
just now finding
minimum.
out about this now?
No, I heard about it then, and I had determined that I did not want to spend whatever hundreds of dollars it was going to take to make it happen.
The only reason I ask you is because I know you have like, gold, like for me, I do have quite a few pre 75 books,
Mhm.
but I know you have a ton. Like I had
I
to
do.
like go through my shit and be like, well, what do I send in,
Well, I'm going to make a submission, I believe, at Dallas when I go over there for Collector Summit. So that'll be first weekend in November. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do and that's I guess you can call it a convention, but CGC will be there. They'll have a booth there that you can submit at if you want to. So I'm going to have a small submission ready to go, and then I'll have a submission that I don't have ready, like pre-done. And then that way I could just add books as I go while I'm there. Because you don't have to ship it separate. What's the difference? You're paying $5 difference to be able to do the submission on the spot. So, and the last submission I did was at Heroes Con. So I'm kind of thinking maybe I'm done mailing books into CGC. Like
You just
maybe
wait
from
for
now on,
conventions?
I'll just wait for a convention and drop it off in person and be done. It seems to get checked in faster that way, at least.
It wasn't always like that though. I remember submitting at a convention took for fucking ever, like a year.
Yeah.
I mean, those days are kind of
Everything
gone
was
now.
taking a year for a while
Yeah.
there, though. I mean, even shit that was mailed in, con submissions. Now I know CBCS has a terrible con submission way that they do things. Like I've been party to that myself, where I waited fucking 7 months for them to even acknowledge something. I'm like, but I gave this to you, and they're like, no, you didn't give it to us. Like we let anyone basically collect your books for CBCS. And then they drive them over here, and they probably only drive it over here when they get enough books to fill their vehicle. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about?
Imagine that, huh?
That's what they said. That's what
They're like, this truck ain't full. Let's keep going.
Yeah, yeah. They just
that.
keep going to the conventions, and then when they get a load big enough, then they'll take it to CBCS headquarters and drop it off.
Oh my god!
So they're just collecting books.
I mean, it doesn't even seem like CBCS does all that many submissions anyway.
No,
so
but at that
if you're trying to hold out to fill a truck, that's gonna
Yeah.
take for fucking ever.
Exactly. Plus, in my area, there's not a lot of CGC presence, mostly CBCS at cons. So with CGC not being around, CBCS was the only option. Now CBCS doesn't even come around. Like nobody comes.
Oh,
to
wow.
con. Yeah. At the last convention, there was no CGC or CBCS, and this is a big con to not have that. It shocks me because CGC goes to a lot shittier, smaller cons. I mean, the fucking con I'm going to in Dallas, there's only 250 of us that are going to be there. So, I mean, you got 250 tickets sold, and CGC's there, for 250 people. Like,
wow.
and not everybody's submitting books because a lot of Golden Age collectors they like to raw dog. So, especially Silver Age too. A lot of Silver Age collectors are raw doggers. You get to about the Bronze Age, and all of a sudden you see a lot of slabbing starts going crazy again. But a lot of silver and gold raw. So.
Well, silver. I feel like silver is so hard to get good grades. I mean, even to find a book that's like suitable to submit.
Yeah, and with Marvel, the quality's bad, paper quality's bad.
The submission increases. Like sometimes you can't even see, or you don't really pay attention to the submission increases. And when you get your order back, it's like submission increase, and it's like that takes the grade down a lot.
Yeah, it goes through the whole book, so it hurts your page
the whole
quality.
book.
It hurts everything, front cover, back cover. Yeah,
yeah, but for me, I know a lot of my books are low grade. But it doesn't really matter to me. Like I'll still submit them. Like it was hard for me to like find 15 books to send in. And then I eventually found like maybe 20, 25. And so I had to narrow it down. Yeah. But, it was just a matter of like, at some point, Bubs, I was just what are my favorite books in this stack? And instead of like value, like
Like what's
what's,
gonna get the best grade? What's gonna
yeah. I was just like, you know what? Like at some point, I'll probably just submit all this whole stack.
Mhm.
But for right now, let me just submit the books that I like the most.
And do you
So,
display your slabs at all?
no,
See,
no. I
like
mean, I keep them in like a plastic, those BCW plastic.
I mean, like in your
Uh,
room, like nowhere in your room is there like a wall of slabs or anything like that.
Not really, because my wife takes up a lot of the estate,
Yeah.
so it has to be like Wonder Woman theme if it goes up. So
Well,
I
it's
I
like
don't mind because like this side of the wall right here behind, like behind your face, that's all my stuff. So and she collects a lot of Wonder Woman stuff, so I kind of enjoy it. Like
oh yeah,
I like seeing that type of stuff, because
yeah, there's nothing wrong with
she'll
that.
collect like action figures and little like mini posters, and just and she'll put it out there, so it's cool.
Well, I guess the reason I asked because one of the ways that because I had a very similar thing happen last year where I was looking at what kind of books I wanted to submit. I was
Yeah,
looking at what kind of books I want to submit, and I went to the same thing. Well, I should submit the ones that are the highest value to preserve them, whatever, to solidify the grade at its best probably presentable point before I drop it in a corner a couple times.
yeah,
So
yeah,
so I had that thought too. And then I kind of changed into, well, what are my favorite books of this group? And then I took it the next step and I was like, well, I display a lot of my slabs. So not proportionate to how many I have, but just, as far as the number of slabs that get displayed at, I mean, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I have 18 slabs displayed readily, like to where
yeah.
here, maybe if I stand up, so like this is all slab.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see.
So and my wife, she works out in this room. This is her workout room because it's the most like open floor like we
Oh,
have.
okay.
So this is like she does her floor routines here.
I'm all. Did
So
she lifting weights or doing yoga? Which
yeah,
one?
both. She's got the weights down
Oh,
here,
okay.
Pilates and all that shit.
Oh,
So
all right.
we got our mats that she rolls out, and then
Why
the
don't you do
TV's
that,
got all
man?
the.
Why don't you join her?
Oh yeah, this is my exercise bike right here, which is hidden by my giant fucking figure. So that tells you how
Can
well
you
it
dust
works.
it off?
Huh?
Can you dust it off for us?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, man.
It doesn't even look like you know how to get on a bike, man.
Well, it's a work in progress. I watch a lot of videos, but they're not real instructional. So anyway, I display a lot of
Oh,
these books.
That's not good, Perry.
So
I know.
I end up asking her,
what's up?
like, of these books, which would you want to see on the wall?
Yeah.
So she kind of gets something of a final, like you said, they're all going to get slabbed anyway eventually.
Yeah.
So it's a
Yeah.
matter of which ones do you think you'd want to see on the wall because they're going to go up once they come back, right?
Yeah.
So, and I swap all these out. So
Nice. That's
she
cool.
gets a say. So it's a 3-step process,
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's yeah. You wouldn't imagine, like, I have so many action figures like lined up right here on the side and up against the top wall. And I'm not an action figure collector, but there's certain action figure lines like the NECA, the AB video game figures.
Oh yeah.
I have the whole line, and then the Turtles in Time. I think I'm missing like 2 pieces of that. So I mean,
Is that NECA as well?
yeah, yeah,
Are you in box displaying or are you taking?
yeah.
them
They're all in box. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I don't like. I'm not gonna like take them out and play with them or whatever. I'm not like that.
I say play with them like that's
Why not?
the weird thing. Like they're toys.
No,
It's not a weird thing to
I'm not
play with.
saying it's weird. I'm just saying it's not for me.
I'm just saying.
Like
You don't go
you
with,
know
like,
what, Bubs?
Yeah.
see,
All
this is
right,
the
I take
thing
it back.
though.
That is weird. I take it back. Stop. Don't do it. He's
Hey,
right.
but
Rob's
Bubs,
right. Rob's right.
Bubs, I enjoy watching other people play with their toys. If
That was
that makes
fucking
any
horrible.
sense.
Don't ever do that again. And the sound effects and everything.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
that was the
yeah,
hit, you know, like when they're UFC fighting.
yeah.
You know?
Like, I would think that Hetty plays with his toys pretty like
Oh yeah,
in a fun way,
he
you
gets
know?
high and then makes up some crazy ass story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I enjoy seeing other people do that stuff. For me, I don't think I have like that imagination and stuff because I'll need a background and like this huge diorama. Like, uh, I want it accurate.
Well, what about posing though? Like, what happens to me is that I'll get a new toy, especially a NECA or anything that has swappable parts, and I'll be like, I wish they hadn't picked that
What up, South
head to put on it when it's in the box. I wish they had put the alternate head on
Yeah,
the figure. Now, if the alternate head had been on the figure, I would display it in box.
there he is.
There you go.
His ears are ringing, dude.
I bet. But,
So you
but
don't open
why?
it up and swap it and then put it back?
Sometimes you can't because it depends. Like if it's a figure that has a mask on versus not a mask on, and you want to swap it out, then it won't fit back in the plastic where it's molded. But yeah, you could do that. You could like be one of those fake inbox collectors where you open it, you play with it, and then you put it back in the box for storage. Like you could be that guy. But I worry about.
But I mean, you don't want all these loose pieces out everywhere.
That happens. I mean, I got little containers full of head. Like, if I wanted to change the head of some of my figures right now, I'd have to go through the fucking garage to find a hand somewhere.
Oh,
Remember,
yeah.
first I have to because I'm a tub guy, not just in shape, but in the way that I keep my overflow of shit. Like, I can't stand for this room to get too crazy, like with stuff everywhere. Like even just a stack of books kind of irks me. So when I have, a good amount of extra pieces and overflow, I usually have like a dump system. So I dump everything. Like right now I have like a small container under the desk where I put a bunch of crap. And then as that container grows and then the closet gets out of hand and there's too much shit in there, because then I tend to just chuck shit in the closet and close the door. So as that all gets out of hand, I'll get a tub from the garage and then I'll just fucking sweep everything into that. And it becomes a time capsule of the shit that I care just a little less about this year. Yeah. And then it goes in the garage. Not that I label it such, but it goes in the garage. So then when I'm like, where's that one thing? I have to think, how many desk sweeps ago was that?
Oh my God.
Then I go in the garage and I start digging through a fucking tub of shit that I care less about. And when you do that, like 2 or 3 things end up coming back in the house. And then I'm like, I remember why I didn't keep these things out. And then they go back in the bin under, and then they go back in the closet. Then they go back to the garage. So, but yeah, so in various tubs in the garage, I'll have a small handful of hands and heads and claws, a lot of toys and shit like that. So it does get out of control.
Nice.
And then I have a shelf full of empty boxes.
Speaking of shit that got thrown out the house, we have our man.
Yo, what is up, Rob? Hey, live from fucking Oregon. Oregon Hotel.
Yeah, in Medford.
Wow, that's not a real place. You're making that up. Is this where you're filming your next video?
Hold on, I get
it will be
double audio.
Oh, okay.
You're a little green too, or is that just the food in Oregon?
Oh man. Oh, actually, I'm sure he already knows this, but there is a place in Medford that makes like cinnamon rolls. It's a breakfast place, and the cinnamon roll is like this fucking big.
Who wants that much cinnamon roll though?
Bro, the whole family can
order one. That's like eating a cake. That's like eating a cake to yourself.
Order one for the table, and everybody eats it. It's so good, man. They have amazing cinnamon rolls. I miss that place.
So amazing, you could do a whole one to yourself.
Did you used to live there in Oregon?
No, I have family up there, so we go up there. And my grandparents live in. He had told me that he was going to Medford a couple weeks ago, and I said that my grandparents live in Medford, so I'm a little familiar with it. We've been to the same comic book store out there and everything. What
You
up,
and your grandparents?
Psychotron?
What's up, Psychotron?
What's up, sicko? He had enough of this shit. He's gone.
Yeah.
He got so tired.
You know,
of
I'm glad
eating
that we are the
cinnamon
show he
roll.
practices with while he waits to do his show tomorrow. You know?
Work the glitches out. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Let me test it on the low grades. That seems appropriate.
yeah. The name says it all. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
you wanna
else?
do? You want to do pickups or
Oh shit.
talk about other shit?
Let's
Yeah,
talk
we-
about shit.
What?
We can do pickups.
All right.
Let's see.
I didn't know I'd be providing the only entertainment value, so let me go second or third. I got to get some books.
Oh,
Alright.
wow.
I
Wow.
Wait.
want to stay
I like
around
the
for this.
Matrix thing you got going on back there. Very nice. Don't be grabbing old books either.
Yeah.
All right.
I have to say looking at the camera or to lose my face. I got to do the old reach
Pick
around.
a random. Yeah, pick a random
I
one.
got to do a reach around to get to it.
This is
There
my
it
dad.
is.
What's up, Pops? Patty's Cafe in Central.
Hey, what's up, Daddy?
6x6x6.
Anja, what's up, Anja? Good to see you.
What up, Anja? Nice to see you. I told her to jump on our show one of these days.
She don't listen though.
You know that's
I would love to have her. Like,
that's one of her problems. Yes.
yeah, she's always a good time, but she never listens.
Mhm.
All right.
You ever call your dad Daddy?
No.
Okay, me neither.
I used to call my mom Mommy, though. Does that count?
Yeah.
She hated it.
No.
She used to say, "Call me Mom." I'm like, "All right, Mom."
All right, Mommy.
It was a different
Oh,
life.
Do you want to wait for Rob or? I'm just
You
kidding.
don't have to wait anymore.
Where's Rob?
Go for it. What's up, Rob?
Hey,
I
Rob.
think it's just the acoustics of this kitchen
Try this again.
Nice.
that make it sound weird to me.
You're frozen.
Hello.
Oh, there
No,
you
he's
go.
good. Rob, you having fun out there, man? I know it doesn't. It looks kind of.
Did you hear the air conditioner kick on?
Not really. No.
No.
Oh, okay, good.
You always sound like that when you breathe.
It sounds like a jet engine's taking off.
Yep. That's what I
Oh, we're
said.
sorry. Please.
More like a biplane,
I
but sure.
Wow, excuses, Inja. Come on, you're better than that. Well, I'm glad you're able to join us, Rob. I know that. Are you done moving stuff, or you taking a break?
It was just this evening was we drove up here after the morning stream that I was on, and they got
Mhm.
situated, unpacked their stuff, and because they had a bunch of furniture moved in while we were in California, so trying to see, okay, did they put the furniture where it belongs, right? Did they assemble the furniture correctly? Do we have to move anything? Now they're making a list of all the things that we need to still go buy, and that's tomorrow afternoon. I gotta go shopping.
Oh
spend money
man,
on
sounds like a blast,
I'm
dude.
going to try to find some time to swing by. There's a good comic shop here that I like. I'm going to try to swing by, but first things first.
Yeah,
I guess.
gotta take care of business.
Kids can't live with them.
Can't strangle them.
Now, for someone who hasn't been following your channel for a couple of weeks, you're not moving yourself, right? Is this like a new work location?
No,
or
this is my
in-law?
youngest is who goes to school in Southern Oregon. They got an apartment this summer.
Who's they?
My youngest.
You have a single child, got an apartment?
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay, got you. All right.
Well, they have a roommate, but their pronouns are he, they.
Okay. Are he, they?
Sorry.
Yeah, Bubs, get with it,
Yes.
dude.
I've never
Fuck.
heard of he, they. That's a pretty good one. I like that one. Okay.
It's like the most
So-
common pronouns.
Is it really?
Besides,
Yeah,
I think so.
Anyways, so
You're from the Midwest, dude. You don't know. You don't know shit.
I'm from like the Far East, but not really. Good.
so they have a roommate, but they're all getting situated. So it was like come up here. They had to make sure the place is all ready, so that when they come up for school in a couple weeks, they're ready to just go.
Okay. Makes sense.
Cool.
Unfortunately, it turned out it was the same weekend as GalaxyCon.
I know. It's always
I'm
something.
Sorry for
Oh,
your
Yeah,
loss.
I was
lineup.
trying to at least go by Galaxy. I said, well, maybe I can go Friday.
Mhm.
And then they're like, nope, GalaxyCon didn't start Friday till like late afternoon. And I'm like, oh, well, that just.
Yeah, that sucks.
Did-
What about
had
you, James? You're gonna go to GalaxyCon?
No, I can't afford to. But I did look up I wasn't. I've heard of it, but I never like paid attention to it. And then someone that I don't know. It came up. I remember being at work for whatever reason, and it came up.
So, Katie,
What up, Katie? And then I was like, oh well, let me look at the lineup. Holy shit, dude! That con's lineup has everything from creators, actors, like all kinds of stuff that I would have. It would be a dangerous con for me. I'll just say that. So I'm gonna probably best I don't go. But yeah, I think that's probably one I will try to look into in the future. Now that I know what they're
I
like.
don't know if it's always been stacked like this, though. I mean,
I don't know.
I've never really heard. Have you ever been, Rob, to GalaxyCon?
Where is
No.
it?
No,
San Jose.
it's in
Yeah.
San Jose.
But that's why I think this year it's stacked, but all the other years have been kind of like lackluster.
They took over for. There used to be a different con in San Jose, and GalaxyCon's taking over now. So
Mm.
It took over a bunch of cons all around. I mean, you guys are calling it GalaxyCon, but there's GalaxyCon San Jose. There's GalaxyCon.
yeah,
all
there's
over
multiple
the country.
GalaxyCons. It's like Fan Expo. There's
Yeah.
more than one.
Mm.
Yes.
And Terrificon. People keep saying, "I'm going to Terrificon this week." I'm like, which one? There's at least two. So
Like,
There's only one that matters, though, I think.
Wizard World.
Wizard World went defunct. GalaxyCon bought out most of the Wizard Worlds, I think,
Yep,
if
yep.
I'm not mistaken.
Well,
So
well, that
Nice.
explains
I
it.
wish there was some way to adjust this camera color.
yeah, you look
We're the low grade fan, you know.
Dog.
We can deal with
It's
it, okay?
it's the lighting in this damn room.
That's green light bulbs.
Is it? Or maybe you are Kermit the Frog. Are you Kermit
Well,
the Frog?
I closed the drips that were behind me for cut off the natural light because the weather was just washed out the image.
Yeah.
That makes now it's all artificial light and it's crappy light.
Sorry.
Planet
I'm
Comic-Con.
I'm sorry.
Well, now you're over there and you're moving around your kid. And so at what point when you realized you couldn't go to GalaxyCon, did you regret having this child?
Oh, almost immediately.
Yeah, that's the only right answer.
I was gonna say, like, Rob goes to a lot of conventions. If he misses one, it's not that bad of a deal.
It's not
you
about
know?
the convention you miss. It's about the great deal on the book you were going to buy that you didn't even know about because
That's
you
right.
It was there. It's totally there.
It was
Yeah.
there, and it was half the price he would have spent
Yes.
for it.
You know what? His
No
giveaway
hat
bin
on.
is fully stocked.
It's not
You
always
know-
about the giveaway bin. It's about me and my collection.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, I mean, what book do you need at this point? You pretty much have them all.
Well, because I couldn't go to the con, I did buy one this morning. I had to.
Hey,
So-
Bubs, if he ever starts collecting Golden Age, you're fucked, dude.
He does collect Golden Age, a shit ton of it. We pick
Yeah,
up the
but-
exact same books at the convention.
Yeah, but I'm not
Don't
really
we,
hard
Rob?
right now. Yeah,
It's
only
happened
the
twice.
only the atomic age stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been working on that Captain America 100 through 125, where I wanted it all 8.0 or better.
Katie.
Damn.
The vast majority of them are 9.2s because I've been able to get them
They're cheap.
pretty inexpensively. So on, I completed the run, the 100 through 125. At least when you watch Monday's mail call, which will be late because I forgot to upload it before I left. Fuck.
I said I'm out. I need the consistency.
I know.
I'm subbing that shit. I can't handle
So
it.
much.
Let me
Maybe
know
I'll,
when you get your
maybe I'll tell my wife.
I'll be
My
back.
time,
Hey,
is
but-
time is important shit.
Yeah. You don't value my fucking time as a watcher.
Bubs is like he's in Oregon right now. This is not right. Like
Yeah.
he's in, you know, it's just he needs a consistency. You know?
So I picked up the Captain America 125 that finished the run. The problem is my Captain America 100 was only a 6.0,
The one you
and
already had.
the one I already had.
Okay. Was
So
it graded or did you send it in? And
Yeah,
open
it was
for-
it was graded. It was a 6.0, but
Okay.
that's not good enough because I had said I wanted after I bought it, went on this collecting run and I said, "Oh, I want them all to be 8.0 or higher." Well, that meant I had to go back to upgrade my 100. So this morning I closed the deal on an 8.5 Captain America 100.
Nice.
Oh,
So that way I could finish that off.
that's not an A5, dude.
Nice.
No,
Yep.
that's definitely like a 4.
No, we're gonna go with 0.5 on that one. So I'm halfway to the 8.5.
Married pages.
So I got the 8.5 is
They're
on its
living
way
in
to me
sin,
now,
Robert.
and then I'll take the 6.0. I got to find out. I remember somebody reached out to me and said, "Hey, they heard me talk about it and said if you upgrade it, I only have a 3.0 that I'd like to upgrade. I'll buy your 6.0." So I might do that.
I mean, you don't want 2 copies, so might as well.
Well, no,
just go.
it's either that or I donate it to Comics Curing Cancer. But
That's true.
because God knows I couldn't just sell it. That
I
would
know, right?
Who does that?
Who does that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, you could work out a trade. So you can take the 6.0, trade it to this guy who has a 3.0, and then obviously have to kick in some cash. You get the cash and then use the 3.0 for Comics Curing Cancer. A lot of people would be plenty happy to have a 3.0 of that book.
Yeah. And we have an Iron Man 1 in a 3.0 that's going to be available during the auction.
Those books are mates. They're mates.
And then we just got in I haven't even posted it yet. And we showed it off yesterday or this morning on Legion of Comics stream. We Man Cave Comics, Parm.
Mm-hmm.
He sent in an ASM 129 5.5 signed by Conway.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
It's awesome.
Nice.
How much do you think that will end up selling for? Just if you had to guess.
I'd have to look up what a 5.5 ASM 129 goes for. I'm not plugged in right now. I haven't. I speculate it's around $800 $900 at least.
Damn, that book still holds a lot of value.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. ASM 129, yeah. That and Marvel Spotlight 5 right now. Those books just aren't going down.
Damn. But also I was gonna plug your last video, Rob, whether you were here or not. But man, I love that video, dude. The CGC PGX 10.0s. Oh man,
I've got it in my watch later list, so don't spoil it.
Dude, there's a twist. I'll tell you that much. But it's good.
I like a nice twist in the end.
The worst part. Oh, there you go, Doctor Who. Nice. The worst part really was just I felt so stupid that I somehow didn't. Either I deleted it or I went through all the motion but didn't hit record, and so I didn't have the before images. And I'm like, you just have to take my word for it. This is what they were.
He was like, fuck it.
And obviously my memory wasn't right because when I'm saying it,
I know.
I'm going back and correct because unfortunately I was able to go into my CLZ, and when I was updating,
nice,
you had information. I had the old grades there, so I was able to, at least on the text, put up what it actually was.
Yeah.
Well done.
Great video, man. He's doing the Lord's work because that's pretty
that's ballsy,
pretty ballsy.
Right?
It is.
I've got some 9.9s and 10s.
And not only that, he's got a submission with signatures, right?
Well, that's the next one. The next one, and probably last in this series, is I have at least another 6 9.9 and 10s that are all signature series books. So they're signature verified by PGX. So would send them into CGC, get them regraded, and get them JSA certified.
I wonder if they recertify it, even though it's already PGX or.
They'll do their own certification.
They won't know it's PGX because he's going to crack them first, right?
Yeah.
I have been sending them in for crossover grades with them cracking them, but after this last go round,
now I'm going to bump you up on the list. I got like 4 bikini try-ons before you.
Oh, the bikini hauls, yeah, those are good.
Transparent.
Yeah, transparent.
Wet and dry.
Yeah, the wet and dry. They use the same audio track. Like they just repeat it.
I really am sad that I know exactly what we're talking about.
Well, we do a lot of the same stuff.
You can't be Bub's friends if you don't know that type of stuff. That's just the simple fact of it. All right. So we're gonna go back to Bubs real quick because he's got.
Sorry about that.
Some stuff to show.
I may not be as entertaining, but I'm also not green. So we'll see how it goes.
You're like a Mexican Smurf, dude.
Man,
The wish Smurf.
he's a wish smurf. All right, so this is just books I had on pre-order for mycomicshop.com. The link's down below, not in this channel, but if you go to my channel, you'll find it.
No.
So I was picking up a couple that I had missed along the way. So here is Gun Honey Collision Course number 4.
Man, you know, Gun Honey covers are so good.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Adam Hughes has done a few of them, but like even some of like who did that cover?
I don't even know. I just picked
Dude.
the one that speaks to me.
Yeah.
And this one is Warren Lau.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah. And of course,
I mean,
Warren Lau, famous in part for this cover.
Is it because it speaks to you in stereo?
Yes, in stunning triple D.
Yeah, man. They have risky or more risque versions of it too.
They do, but I don't usually pick those up unless it's just really good. Then I will.
Oh, they're good, man.
Oh, look at the kitten. And then I had to pick this one up to go with my real copy.
JD.
There's
Nice.
my
Okay.
Thanks for taking a break from Fortnite.
That's a great facsimile too, man. That's like, I know where you don't pick up facsimiles, but man, I don't have an original, so I gotta grab that.
I'm digging that. And then I would like to get a nice risque sketch done. I haven't selected the artist yet, but I think I have in my mind. But I'd like to get a nice risque sketch done of April from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So I picked up the blank variant. That I have TMN TTT 1. And then I picked up this. I was kind of late getting to it because I was waiting for one to come up. I think it's a 1 in 25.
What's up, JD?
But it's Creature from the Black Lagoon Lives.
Yeah.
This one here.
Is that Alex Ross?
No, I didn't get the Alex Ross cover. I would like
Middleton, right?
It's the Middleton.
Yeah, that's
I like
great.
the Alex Ross cover, but it's actually just a reprint from prior artwork that he had done from the Creature of the Black Lagoon, which I already have on a steelbook. Yeah. So I'm like, do I really need it?
There will be a 9.9 available during Comics Curing Cancer.
Of the Alex Ross one?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'll be on the lookout for that. I may go ahead and get that. So
did you just look to your side to see if you had it there, Rob?
Yeah, it's not. Did you bring it with you?
No,
I know.
I was looking over at my Teddy Grahams.
Okay.
He's got Teddy
my ubiquitous hotel snack food.
Bubs, I'm going to show you this real quick. I believe that this is a Gun Honey as well. This is a Lobos cover. I got this at San Diego Comic-Con. Yeah.
So, all right.
Look at that.
So I know there's
amazing
bootleg Adam Hughes talk that people say, but to me, after meeting Adam Hughes and not being impressed, I'm more and more inclined to pick up more and more Lobos covers, which I already have a few. I think it's really good. His line work is different. I think the coloring is what is so similar, but the rest of it's pretty good. And the faces that he makes, because Adam Hughes really only has 1 or 2 faces for women. So the faces that he makes on them are also a little bit more distinctive, just a little bit, or they're certainly his style, if you will.
I love those Lobos Spider-Gwen ones he's been doing.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know if you watch our past episodes, Buzz, but did. Me and the homie SD Key Collector had a pretty lengthy conversation with Lobos, and he's a fucking awesome guy.
That's probably what I'm looking for. Good guy.
Probably one of my favorite artists I talked to. I did meet Mirko Andolfo, but she was kind of busy, but she still like held a conversation and stuff like that. But Lobos, he was a solid guy. I asked him, I was obviously you didn't you haven't watched the past episodes, but I told him, I said, you know what, I'm a little bit curious. I forgot his first name, but it's like Carl, I don't remember, but I said, who do you get, like, what artists do you get your influences from? And he's just like, 100% Adam Hughes. And I was like, I dabbed him up real quick, and I was like, dude, that's what I'm talking about. I go, it shows, And
That's a hot take, Robert. I'm
yeah,
surprised you went there.
yeah, and he goes, he goes, well, so we got into this story of there's been this book on eBay, and if you're a solid Adam Hughes collector, you know not to stay to to steer away from this book. It's a CGC 9.8, Mary Jane and Jackpot. Like, I think it's a variant. It might be like a regular cover.
Or
I don't know, but so it's signed by Adam Hughes. But if you look at the notes on the label, he has nothing to do with that book. So that's how close they are as far as like art wise go. Their art. Adam Hughes, and so he talked to Adam Hughes about it, and Adam Hughes just said like, dude, people keep bringing me this book to sign it, and I keep telling them like, I don't have anything to do with this book. You sure? You sure you want me to sign it? And they're like, oh no, never mind. But after a while, he's just like, fuck it. He signed that book. Now it's on eBay. Still, like, I mean, it's been probably like over 6 months now, and the dude's still trying to sell it. And Lobos knew about that book. He actually pulled it up on his phone. He's just like, yeah, you talking about this one? I was like, yeah. And I was like, dude, like, I just think that's like crazy, like it's an awesome story. But he's like, yeah, I was thinking about buying it, just kind of like, but I don't know.
that's messed up.
Yeah. But he was an awesome down to earth guy. I mean, I respect him so much because he hasn't even been in the game for that long. Yeah, see, SD knows what's up. And he's kind of like risen to the top fairly fast, and he's very humble still, and just like just an awesome dude. So
I'm interested to see how his art changes through his career, because you had Michael Turner, which to me was the quintessential kind of 90s look for females for when he came out, and then without him you don't get J. Scott Campbell, and obviously Turner's career was cut short, but Campbell's career has been very long and prolific at this point, and his style did change. Like, it did morph. I mean, it morphed into ridiculously long legs, but it did morph and has changed quite a bit. And
still go all the way to the ground.
Yes, I know, right? But where do they start, Rob? That's the problem.
The armpits.
So to me, I'm okay with the derivative nature, if you will, of Lobos art. It's still excellent. And then I just look to see where that's going to go in the future. Where will he take it? Because like David Nakayama, I really enjoyed his art in the beginning. And then he started kind of feeling it, if you will, and then he started really whipping the inks up there and making the neck super elongated and messing up with the stomach proportions and making everything real drippy looking. And that's okay if that's his style now, but as a collector, I preferred his earlier work.
But Nakayama's been in the game for a long time, like longer than what I feel people realize. He used to work on Big Hero 6 books, like older books. Mm-hmm. And that art doesn't really look anything like what he puts out now.
Yeah, it changes as it goes,
Yeah.
And then once they hit, they're kind of free to do whatever they want.
Yeah.
And so that's when I really start paying attention, is what is it that they want to put out there? Because to start, they're just trying to get a job, right?
Yeah.
Then once they get a job, they're trying to keep a job. And then once they become big and everybody wants their work, then they can do what they want. They can truly be the artist that's inside of them,
That's exactly the Lady Fantastic story.
Well, I was going to say.
You have a request here.
You said
I was almost there.
Yeah. Do you want to help him finish off, Bubs, or no? You're gonna pass?
I still got one more book to show.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, Caroline, make it quick.
Papa, if you're reclined in your chair right now, there you go, brother. Last book I'll show, and then I'll get out of Ladies' Way.
I don't have anything to show.
Well, you came to the wrong show. It's show and tell time. Just this green.
So cute.
because this was, my son, big, huge Deadpool fan. I've been a huge Wolverine fan. So this was a key thing for us to see this movie together, and my wife. So, of course, I had the Wolverine. I had a shirt with just a Wolverine side on it. My son had the Deadpool side, and then my wife had both. She had this, basically.
I saw that for sure.
Yeah.
Super awesome. I appreciate you following there, lady. Super awesome. And so to have this book kind of to solidify all that, and this will be one I may actually get slabbed, even though I'm sure it's not a 9.8, and throw on the wall just as kind of a keepsake for the whole thing. So,
do you know if that's the one that they had labeled as the movie variant by any chance, or you're not sure?
Let me see. It says,
I'm sure it would say it, right?
parental advisory.
Yeah.
But yes, I believe it was called the movie variant.
All right.
It is
I ordered it. I do like my orders through my LCS on the app now, and when I had ordered it, they didn't have the cover yet, so I just ordered whatever the movie variant is, and I've been curious to see what, and that's the only book I've really seen people post.
There's another book, and I'm not sure if it was the Deadpool Wolverine World War III book, or even if it was issue 3, it could have been issue 2. But there's another book that has the Deadpool symbol and the claws coming through it. And I think that is also called the movie variant. Okay. Because in some cinemas and some posters, that was what they showed.
Right.
So I think that both the books carry the title of movie variant. And I don't think it's the same book either. I think that they're different issues, if you will.
Okay. I only did the first one. So if that's the later one, then I'm not going to. I don't have that. But we'll find out when I go back to my LCS.
Okay.
And when you say you order them through the app, do you just text your LCS or?
Not anymore. I used to, but now now I use what is it? The previews website. I call it the app. The website or whatever, because that's what he uses now. Yeah, previews. My bad. That's what I was thinking.
Nice.
But you'll. All right, she just disappeared.
But now she has better color than Rob. Oh wait, it's back.
Mr. Fat Stacks, I'm assuming that you did not bring anything and have pickups. Yes, no, maybe so.
Me, I just came here to talk shit.
Yeah, you too, Caroline. He said Rob, Mr. Fat Stacks.
Yeah.
And he started talking. And you're like, who, me? Yeah. What? Me?
Here, I got only one thing I can share.
All right.
You just put that up real quick. This was my bigger pickup from this week's mail call. If you put that screen up.
You're right.
Oh, we screen sharing?
Oh,
there you go.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
nice.
Hey, nice.
Back when you used to live in California, huh?
Very cool.
Is that for the giveaway box?
No. That was my pickup. My
like he said earlier, it's not always about the giveaway box, right, Bubs?
Oh yeah. Well, I saw on Instagram that he posted, I finally got him in. I didn't know exactly what he meant, but now I do. So I appreciate that.
Oh, did you just kick Rob?
I didn't touch it. I think he probably. I did not. I didn't touch it. I think he went to remove it and removed himself too.
Oh, okay, he's back.
Hit the wrong button.
Oh,
I'm an internet YouTube noob.
All right, so I only got 3 books to show, but I'm glad you all are here because I feel like you guys will appreciate this more.
I'm gonna get some water because I'm sure I've seen these already.
You want me to wait or?
No, go ahead. I'm sure I won't miss anything. I'm watching. Go ahead.
Well, since you don't watch a rewind, I mean,
no, I watch live or I sleep. Those are the two things.
I went to my LCS and I just went through their bins a bit and I found this. It's called Reika. Thought it was pretty cool. Issue number 2.
Okay.
Oh, man, who did that? Do you know?
I don't know, man. It's EM. Let me see.
So there's I forget if it's Last of the Vikings or some kind of Vikings book that people think is a Dave Stevens book, but it's not. And it's got a girl tied up to a tree and her hair's covering her bare chest or whatever. Not bare chest, rawr, but whatever. And that reminds me of that art a little bit. I wonder, and it would be about the same time frame.
That's pretty cool art too. Look at that.
Yeah, that's nice. That looks like the old man in Dragon Balls. I don't pronounce the Z separately.
You say that ass?
That's pretty good.
That what it says bottom right? Does it say that ass?
Dat ass. Dat.
Oh yeah, whoa, that idiot, that ass.
That
Wow,
that ass.
good eye.
Yeah.
Okay, different context, but still that ass.
He's probably ready to bust, huh?
Yeah. Dat gat. Is that what it says on the next page?
All right. I don't know who did the cover art. It just says EM.
Hey, lady dipped and nobody gave her shit.
Hey, lady, where the hell you at?
I know. I also found this one. It's Gene Simmons Dominatrix.
Oh shit, nice.
That's Jim Balin right there.
You're right. Wow, good eye, dude.
Yep, I got 2 of them. Well, 3. One of them's brown. Actually, they're all 3 brown.
And this last one, I mean, I was shocked to see this up on the wall, and I was happy because
Space Fiction.
this is a book this is a book that has been on my list for a while. I don't think a lot of people really know about this book, but this
How
is
to
a
succeed in business without really trying.
This is a Tony Daniels cover. It's the 10th. And it's called Evil's Child. It's another universe.com exclusive. So this is a nude cover, okay? There's also other versions of this book where she has a bikini on. So another universe likes doing stuff like this. So
why would you buy that? I mean,
Yeah.
It sounds like there's one out there with more art on it.
Yeah, there's more content. But I've never seen this in the wild. Like, so I had to swoop on that. It was a great price. So, yeah,
Nice. Congrats.
that's in my collection. So,
Oh.
but that's it. That's all I got.
You have a question from the chat here.
He does mine, JD. Please keep it in the DMs.
This book was $60, which is
well, they knew what they had.
kind of like
It was underpriced, but they knew it was a special book.
yeah. They pulled it to where it was like they knew something was. I feel like that the book goes for a lot more than that if you could find it, So, but yeah, I was stoked.
Cool.
Nice.
Congrats, bro.
Thank you. Do you like that cover, Caroline?
So
It's a Tony Daniels, I know you appreciate him.
I've learned over time, and by learning through other comic enthusiasts that I respect and consider my friends, I started getting into good girl stuff, but it's mostly been like a lot of Dave Stevens stuff. But do I like that book? I can understand why you would appreciate it. I appreciate that book for what it is, and I could see why you'd be excited to get it. It's niche.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for you. Even though it's not something I might necessarily collect, it doesn't mean that it doesn't diminish the coolness of the find.
Yeah. Well, I mean, also the rarity of it, I feel like, pushed me to, just seal the deal on it. It was,
Doesn't sound like it's that rare.
Huh?
I said, doesn't seem like it's that rare.
Because I have it.
JD said he'll buy one right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, just make sure it's the right one, because there are some where she has a bikini on. So
yeah, JD may not be able to tell the difference. JD, do me a favor, take a picture of that book, send it to me. I'll let you know if she's wearing a bikini on the cover or not. That way you don't accidentally buy the wrong copy.
I gotta inspect it first.
Yeah,
right.
We'll have this all set for you. Don't worry, brother. We got you.
Nice. Oh man. All right, I guess I will go. So I got a mail call.
What's up, Jack?
So I got some figures. So go ahead and dip away.
What did you call me?
But I will have some nice
Pokemon.
Books. I'm gonna have some nice books to show in a minute. All right, so just stick with me, people. All right, so Batman Forever McFarlane line just dropped. Well, just came out, I should say. I pre-ordered this a while ago, but so this is the Batman, obviously, and it's gonna
Is
make
it?
Nightmare Bat is the Build-A-Figure.
That's very scary.
Yeah, I like it. I like
How
it.
many points of articulation does it have?
Oh God,
Can
A
Bubs
lot?
lick it?
is a lot an appropriate answer? A lot.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll believe it.
Is my boy Robin?
Is that Chris O'Donnell?
Yeah,
Love it.
yeah.
That's so funny.
I think I really like that one. And like, they come with the cloth capes now, and they're just very. I liked this wave. I thought it was very well done. Here,
Oh,
where's
that's
there?
cool. Oh, the bats, the big scary.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's not Man Bat, it's Nightmare Bat from like his night. Well, right here. Sorry. Like that.
Ah!
And then the last one is the Two-Face, which is also really well done.
I like Tommy Lee Jones in that.
Yeah. It's
I don't
good
like
movie.
them.
It's a good.
I don't like them at all.
Really?
Now I am going to talk more about this
Did you-
line a little bit later, but since we're doing pickups, we'll stick with that. So, all right, I went to a comic book store out in Branson and found some stuff. I got this for $1 for, I think, obvious reasons, but Daredevil DVD.
Loves it.
Oh yeah, and then
Wait, is there a Electro movie or?
yeah, there is an Electra movie. Yes.
Okay.
I did make sure to.
Oh shit, Colin Farrell.
Make sure it has the actual disc.
From
So, yeah.
Bullseye to Penguin.
Yeah, true. And that show should be coming out pretty damn soon, I think.
Thought it was out already.
No, the animated, the Cape Crusader just came
Wow.
out on Amazon last week, but the Penguin show should be soon. All right, so we'll start with some simple stuff here. These, I have older versions of this. I guess this is the newest one that they did, but I don't even know how many they've made at this point. But these image first, this one has the
Yes,
red.
I saw that they
I pulled
re-released
the Rob
it.
and pulled the Robert here and got 3 copies, but
Are they still
were-
$1?
they were $1. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No, hell no, I would not have spent more than that. And then this one, I was also.
What's up, Sabrina?
What up, Sabrina?
Oh,
I think
finally
you
got
had
that?
showed this off, Rob, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken. And yeah, no, I definitely had to get this one. And that should be Lee Bermejo art. I think I discussed it when you showed it, but yeah, that's
Kind of reminds me of Richard Corbin.
it is
Yeah.
so dope.
Yeah.
So dope. I could be wrong on the Bermejo part, but it definitely looks like it. I don't know. Anyways, got that. Wait.
What's up, bro?
Wait till you see
You
my
look like you're
what?
asleep, dude.
Wait till you see my what, Esty. Don't give me a teaser like that. Your what? You got a Spawn book?
Very cute.
I know you guys showed. I think JD.
I kind of like that,
different,
man.
right? Did JD
Yeah.
show it different? Oh yeah, he did the like the Wolverine #1 homage one, I think, right? I just thought this one was really cool because it's like it's the personifying of both characters, and I'm not even really a huge Scotty Young fan, but this one was pretty cool. So I got this, and I will tell you, I walked all around the fucking store, front to back, just like, where is it? I found this.
You're supposed to go back to front, aren't you?
Looked all around, finally found one
More hygienic.
copy,
No.
and I was very happy to get this. So this has been shown off already as well, but the glizzy. I mean, come
Now,
on.
but
Oh,
you
okay.
having
I
it-
get it now.
You having it is particularly important.
Exactly. It's already in Mylar and everything.
But see,
I
I don't
got
know.
a fresh Spawn book. What?
I just got here. Did you pick up any Spawn?
I did. Yeah. I did actually.
Maybe a Batman figure? Did you get any Batman figures?
Yes, I did.
Cool.
Yes, I did.
Sorry I missed it.
Spectacular Spider-Man. This is a comic book Fiend Club West chapter thing. I don't know if have we showed one of these off here on
No.
the channel?
Nope.
So there are many.
Not that
many of
one.
these. This is a West chapter only tradition, but inside there is Kool-Aid packets, and so
That's what I
made
wanted
a
to
point
say.
to find one.
Delicious strawberry kiwi.
You need to eat it and try
We
it.
do.
If it's
We
good.
We do. That's our thing.
That's
Well,
our
most of us drink it.
thing.
Hetty actually snorts it. So
True.
So, like, you guys have a club where you actually drink Kool-Aid?
Mhm.
Isn't that those historically haven't been favorable in history, have they?
All right, I need to
Those are
address
comic
this real
journey
quick.
watchers.
So I have been after the glizzy skin in Fortnite since I got back on Fortnite.
But you fucked
And
up.
that skin has not been available
I'm
since
sorry, you're after
April.
the what skin?
The glizzy, the hot dog skin, the hot dog skin for Fortnite.
From the
It's
tip?
not
From the
that
tip?
hard to believe, Rob. Just follow along.
What?
From the tip?
I mean, yeah, I'll take it any way I can get it at this point. So it hasn't been around since April, and I've been waiting and waiting, and it came into the store on the 12th, and none of these guys who play Fortnite, JD, looking at you, Caroline, also looking at you, tell me, oh, hey, it's in the store. Just so you know, I mean, who else would need to be informed of this except for
Right.
me? They don't tell me. JD tells me on the 13th. I immediately log into Fortnite. It was a one-day only availability. It's not there in the store anymore.
They didn't want you to have it. That's why.
So now
Oh,
I gotta
bastard.
wait more months until eventually it drops again, and hopefully they've learned their lesson now to let me know when said skin pops up.
No,
Because
no,
all
no,
of
no.
us, we actually all bought the skin and we just play as a hot dog team.
There you go.
Except for you.
Without me, literally. I know.
That still kind of works. He's running around with hot dogs.
They
Yeah.
modified his skin so we could ride around in the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. And
No, JD. You told me I did check and it was already gone. You told me on the 13th though it was a 12th only. Because what you said was, oh, did you see it in the store? As in like past tense. Did you see it when it was there? It was already gone.
What if he had? What if
Anyway.
he had already told you though?
It's okay. I will get it again. I'll let it go. I said my
But
piece.
the thing is that you blame other people for your incompetence, dude.
Yeah, because that's what I do,
As long
All
as
right.
you know. That's
That's an awesome cover. I like it.
I thought so, and it's in the poly bag because it's got it advertises the comic book for the animated series or something. Bonus 16-page preview of the upcoming Spider-Man cartoon series. So I considered opening it, but
You should actually. Those polybags fuck books
girl.
up, dude.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, they'll leave a line on the back.
Come here, Miss Kitty. Come on. My cat is such a little badass.
All right, let's see what this is all about.
Nice and quiet.
I love you,
So,
little kid.
oh shit!
Oh, I like that.
Oh, that is dope.
Did you just rip it?
Oh yeah, it's a cell.
A
That's
cell.
cool.
That
Oh, okay.
motherfucker is fucking.
It's not one of those
Acid.
ass and taint covers, is it?
Yeah.
I don't want to take
You
it
got
all
your
out.
you got chicken sandwich fucking stains on them.
He's gonna have more than that if he.
It's pizza grease on them now.
No. I wiped my hands, and then this is the work in progress, as they call it. And yeah, that is pretty.
Oh yeah,
cool.
Sabrina, if you play Fortnite, I'll definitely add you to our
Yeah,
little
she will.
She's not very good. We still
suck.
at her? Yeah.
I suck. I'm like a pity member. Take me on as a pity member.
And maybe you need to get a better skin.
Probably.
All right, and then I picked up X-Men the movie Toys R Us. I bought this
Ooh.
because Toys R Us. I mean, come on,
Yeah.
out of business, gone. Not really a surprise if you read this. It's about Logan, of course. It's fucking about Wolverine. Nobody else. So whatever. But yeah, no, I was like, okay, I like X-Men. I like the movie. And the Toys R Us thing.
But there are other editions of that
I was
that
hoping.
have the other.
I was hoping.
Yeah, there's other editions that have the other characters.
Okay.
There's a Rogue. There's a Professor X, I think. There's
Well, hold on. Show that other book again, James.
The X-Men one, or
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably the weakest one out of all the ones, huh?
Oh man, Superman Gallery. I need to do a little bit of research because I'm probably not gonna find the book that I'm after. But I have another one of these that I'm almost positive that I have another different Superman gallery. I usually grab these because Todd McFarlane doesn't do Superman all that often, and there is a pinup page here with him on there. But this is not the Superman Todd McFarlane that I'm thinking of. There's also a cool
and no one's seen
Mobius and Neil Adams one there. But yeah, so I'm guessing that there's actually two galleries because the Todd McFarlane Superman art that I already have is he's like in space and he's kind of like floating above Earth, if I'm not mistaken. And I thought that was the only one that existed. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, this is that book. Opened it up, and then I saw completely different art. So I don't know, but got that. And then also found Satan 6, which is Kirby and McFarlane. Obviously.
You're by Tops, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So that was another must-have for me. And then these are all going to be, I think they're all from the key box.
I think you're talking about Man of Steel. Superman Man of Steel gallery.
Oh, okay. So
do you want me to bring it up?
Yeah. So the Man of Steel gallery is one comic, and then Superman gallery is a different, which is cool. They both have Todd McFarlane art then, which is awesome. Because like I said, he does not draw him very often. And I was only aware of the Man of Steel one.
That one?
I'm gonna be honest, that cover does not look familiar either.
It doesn't look like McFarlane.
Dude. Oh my god,
well,
dude!
No, that's not. The point of it is he's inside. He doesn't do the cover.
Oh, okay,
You have to flip through the gallery, and you'll see his art in there. And that cover doesn't look familiar.
I don't think I could have that cover in my collection. I'm just gonna come out. I don't care what's inside. I don't think I could do it.
Yeah,
rip the page out from
exactly.
inside.
Buy
And
it
frame
ripped.
it or
Exactly
shit.
what I was
That's all you
thinking.
can do.
Yep. So yeah, I'll have to find that one and bring that up another time. But all right, so
you're like, I'm not gonna lie, that doesn't look like what I was talking about.
Hey, I'm not gonna sit here and cap and be like, yeah, that one right
Yeah.
there. Totally.
Yeah, fuck it, it's that one. Who cares?
That's what I'm hyping up. Yeah, for sure. All right, so I got. Oh, you didn't even make me big. Make me big.
You don't matter.
Hold on, I'm trying to multitask here.
Dark Horse presents number 10? Yeah, number 10. Which my understanding is first mask before he's the mask. Should be, yes. Robert?
That's a different mask, but yeah.
I mean,
it's the masqué, everyone.
The precursor to. But yeah, so pick that up. And then also, this is one I do not have and have been wanting for a while. Action Comics here.
Oh yeah, just
love that cover.
Oh, that's a classic.
That is, yeah.
That should be our grail from now on.
This kid is. I actually read this issue. This kid's a little shit here, but yeah, he's basically dying and just really does not believe that that Clark Kent is Superman and thinks he's lying to him, and so he has to go around and prove it. And then he fucking proves it because the kid is like, "Oh, take me to Clark Kent's apartment." And then he goes through his fucking medicine cabinet and is like, "Oh, you don't have anything in here like a normal human would. You're obviously Superman." I'm like,
"Wow,
what a dick move!"
That's the story. But yeah, so love this cover though. That was a good one to have.
And then they found out that Clark Kent and Jared of Subway were the same person.
All right, this one has a little issue on the spine. The damage is on the back of it, but the cover presents so well that I was like, I really don't give a fuck. It has like water damage and shit all over the back, but the colors and everything, I was like, this is a must. So World's Finest 144. I don't know if it gets like, I don't want to say retconned or whatnot, but apparently I did flip through this one too. Batman and Robin they don't have to, but they choose to reveal their identity to Jimmy Olsen because they're like, well, Superman's cool with you, so we're cool with you. And then
nice shape.
tell them who the fuck they are. So
And the way they do it is by taking off their clothes.
pretty
I'm gonna
much,
reveal to you something.
but
They just start stripping.
But yeah, so it does have that issue on the front, but other than that, like on the front
Real
part, I
first
mean, it
appearance
is
of the
freaking,
Batwing.
it is awesome. So I was definitely happy with that.
You gonna send that into CGC?
No, because the water damage.
Oh,
on the
you said the back was trash.
Yeah, water damage on the back, and then that thing on the front. I mean, it looks great in Mylar. Like I said, the colors just popped on it, so that was pretty cool. This one is, this is true low grade right here. This motherfucker is detached, falling the fuck apart, but Out of This World 6, a Steve Ditko cover, and I was like, well, fuck it.
Oh,
What
yeah.
year, Brody?
1957. Fine, I don't think he's ever given me one of those. Thanks. Where's his? Oh, here's his. Right there. So yeah, that one was pretty cool. But yes, it is. It's seen better days. This is pretty close to that Daredevil that we always talk about. I took this one out to rebag it, and it's barely there. I'll just say that. All right, and then last one. This is 1951, and I know that Robert always likes to collect sports covers. Well, he's a baseball cover. I like to collect sports covers, baseball,
Especially creepy magazines.
football, and yes, that too. This is totally different, though. This is very different. Actually, I mean, probably way cooler. But this is Sport Thrills number 15 from 1951.
I love that.
And if I can show that off correctly, this is a LB Cole cover.
Oh,
shit.
That's that Cole, baby.
Where'd you find that?
Branson, Missouri. But yeah, this one was like, holy shit, and the colors on this too. I mean,
that's awesome.
I was like, I'm getting the glare, but you get the idea here. But yeah, I flipped through this one. It basically kind of like just discusses various baseball players.
It looks like the Brooklyn Dodgers versus.
It's not them, no. It's actually not them. Maybe one of them, but no, I can't remember. It was like, I forgot, because I'm gonna say a name that from someone who wasn't even playing in 1951. But yeah, anyways, it was names that I've heard, but it basically just goes over like their bio and kind of does like a little comic about them. But they're
probably all New York players too.
These guys. But yeah, so that is gonna do it. But yeah, I was pretty happy and found some old shit. So
that's some good stuff, man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hate on that.
Thank you. Good old Branson, man. I'm gonna have to go back. So
just for that, huh?
Just yeah. Like I said, it paid to ask for that key box. I tried to be respectful. I was like,
you got any good shit over here?
Like, so these keys that you have in this case, is that like the only keys you have? And he was like, well, what are you looking for? I'm like, I don't know, just good shit, bro. Like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know, just like whatever.
Better shit than what's in those damn boxes I just went through.
Like,
show me what's under the counter, man. Come on.
And he's like, oh yeah, we got these 2 boxes right here. And like I said, like I had to find those because it was 2 long boxes. Most of it was fucking modern variants, which I get are keys, but like that's not what I'm here. That's not what I'm talking about. And then I found those, and I was like, all right, then now we're in.
Not all modern variants are keys, dude.
Well, no, I know.
Take that back.
That's did I say all? I said all, like as in what was in there was that type of shit. And I was like, this is not what I meant.
Yeah.
I said I want to see some key shit.
Miss Kitty.
It got better. So yeah, so that was my
Caroline, did you see my new cat?
Show me it.
It's asleep.
She ran away.
She's gone.
Is
it's short lived. Yeah, it's like this big.
All right, let me find.
What's its name?
I want to name him Luke Cage, but I don't think my family's down for it.
What do they want to name him?
They don't know. They don't have a name for him.
Power Man.
Can I recommend a name that my wife's cat I named before? Lobotomy.
Oh, that's good.
Wow.
Um,
Wow.
I'm gonna show this figure that I got a couple weeks ago that I forgot to show. Look at that. Guess what character that is?
Witchblade.
Is that Mowgli from the Jungle Book, but modified?
Which is bullshit because
It looks like Witchblade, really.
It is. Pretty cool.
So the game, I won the hand,
What I said.
and for some reason, it gave.
That was nice. I know that Key Collector is not the greatest place for this kind of stuff, but they do have that Dark Horse Presents considered the first appearance of the mask as Mask. And then you get the mask, like the Mayhem book that you've showed off
Yeah.
before. So,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Interesting.
But it was a cool find. But let's see. I got some other stuff to go over.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna talk figures here for a little bit. I know.
Oh shit!
Listen. So they dropped. Oh, whoops. Earlier, I showed off the Batman Forever line, and then yesterday they came out with the Batmobile from Batman Forever, which is one of my favorites, and it comes with my boy Alfred. Now, I have to say, I'm showing the Best Buy one here. Number one, to plug Best Buy. Number two, because this link
they need your plug, dude.
This link was not available yesterday. So I ordered mine from the McFarlane store. But when we get done here, I'm probably going to cancel that shit and order it from here and try and get my discount. This was not there. But yeah, I love this Batmobile. And it will light up. Like you can kind of see it there and there. Although the gripe is that it is in green instead of in blue as it really should be. But I digress. And then having Alfred, I think, would be pretty cool. So I got this version. Although
that movie did suck, but it was built for one purpose, to sell toys, and apparently it still is. So.
Damn right. I have my original. Well, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. I don't have my original, but I bought the original like Batmobile that came out, which was the same one that I had. And then
where's your Batgirl at, dude?
Where's what?
They didn't have a Batgirl?
That was the next movie.
Oh.
And that line has already come out. I think I passed on that one. Black and gold Batman is awful. What are we talking about? Which one? I don't even see him. All right, but anyways, okay, so I think I'm sharing this tab. All right, so they also released oh my god, ouch. I love it. I don't care. Okay, so Amazon made a glow-in-the-dark version, so that's their exclusive. Does not come with Alfred, but it does glow in the dark, so there's that. Now, I only show this off, number one, I guess, to tell you that there's a glow-in-the-dark version. But yesterday, this link to the official get it from the Todd McFarlane store, if you clicked on it, it took you to that page, and I'm assuming that it was legitimate and you could buy it. But it was, I have to go to my email here. This is going to be the picture that was showed for the toy. Was this. It literally says, McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batmobile Batman Forever Glow in the Dark. McFarlane Toys visit the store. And people were like, that's an expensive ass fucking Sonic to pre-order. And this was up for hours. I don't know when it changed, but it changed sometime between yesterday and today. But yeah, this is what actually came up for that link, the official McFarlane link. And that's not even a McFarlane toy. It's just a random bootleg Sonic.
What the fuck?
That was awesome.
So when they had the one thing is I noticed that the other one that's glow in the dark, which it could be argued as a superior figure or superior toy, was also $20 less than the Best Buy alternative. And was the Best Buy offering free shipping?
Well, no. So the Best Buy one is the same one that was carried everywhere. I just showed you the Best Buy link, but it's the same one for GameStop, McFarlane, all of them.
How much did that cost on Amazon, let's say, like at a proper retailer that's not trying to price gouge you?
They were all
And
$99.99. That's the retail price for it. Is $99.99.
Yeah, but it was $79.99 for the
Correct.
glow in the dark one.
Correct.
So you're
So
losing Alfred, but you're really also losing $20,
You're
and you're
saving
getting the
money.
glow in the dark.
Yeah. Yep.
So
And then you
that's
could
that's
just buy
a tough.
Alfred maybe separately. I don't know.
Nobody was fucking yeah. You can buy Alfred on eBay when everyone else threw them away. Like, who give me $5 for this? Yeah,
Oh man.
I'm pretty
But
sure
yeah.
that's the same Alfred that they had in a Happy Meal in a McDonald's Happy Meal pack back when that movie first came out.
Oh, man.
Easily replaced.
And then there was also some video game stuff here.
I got some video game stuff real quick too.
Do you?
Afterwards, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Ooh, looks like we're going longer than 2 hours, folks.
Nah, it's nothing too crazy.
We'll still cut this. I can literally see that we're losing other Rob right now. So we got.
No, he's just turning green. He's a little under the weather.
That light is really fucking him up.
Light is bad, and in my defense, again, I woke up at 4 a.m. I did a show.
Yeah. No nap.
Immediately getting after that show, I then got in the car and drove 5.5 hours to Oregon.
Damn.
And have been running around, and I'm like,
You're a trooper, man. You're a
You
trooper.
You are.
But to be fair, you're not Kermit the Frog, or you are Kermit the Frog.
Oh, comic book collector, I am.
Oh, he's a Yoda.
Oh, he's Yoda. Oh, I
Yeah.
got you. Wait, you know how to tell whether he's Kermit the Frog or Yoda? Smell his beard, and if it smells like roast pork, it's Kermit.
Wow. Nice.
That's how you know.
Hey, sometimes swine is divine.
That's right.
All right.
God.
So I got two video game things. Well,
Look
they're
at
both-
that.
They're both
Look at
kind of the
this.
same here. What is this? What you were gonna show?
No.
Yes, I was going to show that. Of course.
All right, so Halloween. I'm a huge Halloween fan. Actually, I'm going to be Callie if you are still watching. I am going back to the Sinister Creature Con. They're going to attempt to have Jeffrey Combs for the third time, who has canceled the previous 2 times. But they're also going to have the sister, Judith Myers, the one that's murdered in the beginning. She's going to be there, so I'm going to get another Halloween signature.
Spoiler.
Well, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I was going to watch it for the first time on Halloween.
My bad. So they announced that they're working on 2 games. One of them is going to be with the Unreal Engine 5, which is just basically to say that it should be a very nice looking, hopefully cool, really cool game. And it's they're working with John Carpenter, the director of it. It's made by the people who made an Evil Dead video game, which I will admit I never played. But I don't know. We'll see. There hasn't, according to this article, there really has not been a game since the fucking Atari 2600. So a real game, I should say.
There hasn't been a fan base since then either, but go ahead.
Hold on. Let me all right. So, and then we
shit.
have got but yeah, so this is gonna be pretty cool. There's no release date on it, but I am definitely excited for a Halloween actual game. And then let me do that. And then the second one is same thing, Halloween, but
This is Halloween.
yeah. So this is by Retro Realms. They are making a Halloween and Ash versus Evil Dead double feature game. They do have like a regular version and then the special edition. This is the special edition that you can get from Best Buy. This is the box. Here's going to be what you get in it. You get a little plushie, some trading cards, a poster, Laurie Strode character, and this is how it looks. It's like this, 8-bit, 16-bit, whatever you want to call it.
I'm digging that.
Yeah.
At first, I wasn't about it, but
yeah, I'm
think,
coming around already. That's pretty gory.
It's pretty fucking crazy. And yeah, so
bananas.
And so there's the Michael Myers version and the Ash Evil Dead version. So
Yeah, but how much is this going to cost? Because that looks like a $5 game.
That's what I was gonna ask too.
Well, you can get this special edition for the low price of $79.99.
That's not bad. That's
I'm
not
out.
bad, dude.
I'm out, bro.
Wait, what
standard
system?
edition
What
for
system is that for?
PS5.
I'll get there.
This isn't on my
Jesus,
list.
$49.99
don't
for
yell
the
at me,
regular
dude.
one.
Why are you
You can
yelling at
get
me?
it for
Yeah, leave him
PlayStation
alone,
4, 5, Xbox Series X.
I love when
and
Bubs is on the show. He has my
Look,
back.
You can
I
get
got
it for the Switch.
Oh,
I
now
decided
this
to get it for
this
the
should have been
PlayStation.
a Switch exclusive because the graphics are so poor that it wouldn't
Yeah.
matter where you ported this
No,
to.
they're not.
Are
Look
you
at that color.
serious?
Look at all that shit.
It
I got
looks
it for
like
the
somebody
PlayStation
drew that
5.
in a notebook and then flipped the pages. Like,
But yeah,
my
this
God.
should be October 18th.
Oh, come on, Golden State. It comes with the plushie, bro.
Scheduled release date. What is he? Is he talking shit still? Motherfucker.
did
But
you
you get a
ever play
plushie.
that? Did you play that Leatherface game or whatever?
Okay, so full disclosure, it is right here. I will show you.
Still sealed, right?
That's a good question. Let's find out.
James, get the fucking Fortnite pass, asshole.
It is not sealed, but it has not been played yet either. So
He opened it, looked at the disc, and put it back.
literally, yep. It is.
So, do we
there-
know if the new Halloween game is going to be asymmetrical like that one was?
What?
I'm sorry,
Asym-
Rob. Would you like to translate that down? I know you work with some.
asymmetrical.
Yeah, asymmetrical gameplay. Is it
I'm gonna-
asymmetrical like that one? Like that one, the same company that made Predator. Did you ever play that game, Predator?
No, the same. Okay, I don't know about Predator. The same company that made this gun, they made the Friday the 13th video game.
That was asymmetrical as well. That was the first one that they came out with, I think.
Who the fuck is asymmetrical?
Asymmetrical just
the
means that
company.
there's like 5 versus 1. There's
Okay.
not.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah,
1 to
yeah,
1 or
yeah,
2 to
yeah.
2. You know, it's 5 versus
Yeah.
1
Okay,
or 6.
I've
versus
never heard it
1.
called that. To me, asymmetrical is when something is split in half and looks the same on both fucking sides.
That's symmetrical.
or symmetrical. Okay, well, fuck. I don't
Come
know.
on, what the fuck, James? You're supposed to be the smart one here.
I've been
Call
on
him
summer
tech
break
support.
for 3 months. Okay, I've been on summer break for 3 months.
In
I
James's
thought
defense,
I want to
In
know why
James's
you were in
defense.
fucking 3rd grade. Like that summer shit.
I was say in James's defense, I was up at 4 a.m. this morning, then drove 5.5 hours.
yeah. We've been
I'm
up together,
sorry.
man.
I
Yeah.
forgot.
So this, okay, so then yeah,
Dude, that's actually correct, SD.
this is correct. Community college fact. Yes, it is.
Still,
Okay,
still
so
to this day.
Halloween- So to answer your questions, this is exactly the same as the Friday the 13th. Yes. As far as the Halloween, we don't know yet. They haven't really. That's this article like just came out, and that's as much as we got. You're gonna play scenes from the movie. That's all they've said. So I don't know.
So in the article, did you see any words you didn't recognize? And if so, let's see
I saw
if
a
they
lot.
allude to the gameplay style of this game.
Okay, so number one, it's not the same company, so I think it might be different. I will tell you, it says the games will allow players to relive moments from the film and play as classic characters from one of the most iconic and important horror films of all time, and that's really it. And then it just goes
that's
into
weak. They're
how
not even
they're
trying to give you
developing it.
anything.
Huh?
All they have right now is box art. That's what that says.
Pretty much, yeah. For the second game, yes. The first one, obviously, I already showed you what that one's going to be like, and yeah, that one looks pretty cool. Okay, so hold on. Boss
It's
Team
too late.
Games.
We're out. Later, y'all.
No. Boss Teams Games, for its part, returns to the horror genre after previously working on Evil Dead the game. In our review, we wrote Evil Dead the game is an awesome asymmetric multiplayer game. Blah 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 blah. So maybe
What are these terms they're using?
Blah,
what is
blah,
this
blah,
shit?
blah, blah.
I understood the blah blah blah.
Bubbles was right.
Bubs,
Look at that.
Bubs was right.
There you go.
Said I was.
Bubs is never right. Don't listen.
I'm just lucky on occasion.
He probably read the article before you even did. That's
Right?
how he knows.
I don't even know. That's the Ash versus Evil Dead, though. I was asking about the Halloween.
What? No, I answered.
It's
your
the same
question.
game.
I answered your question. I was talking about the Halloween as well. I'm not talking about Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Oh,
I
okay.
just told you what that one is. That's a side scroller. That's
Right.
totally-
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
that. So
Okay.
the Halloween game is going to be asymmetrical?
The company that made it made an Evil Dead game that was asymmetrical. So they
Oh,
are
so they're
What
gonna
does
do
that
the
mean
same
in the
thing.
context of a video game?
Huh?
okay. I see the confusion. Hold on.
What'd
Different
you say,
Evil
lady?
Dead. Different Evil Dead. I see now that we're talking. I didn't even realize until right now that both Halloweens are both related to Evil Dead.
Yes.
Okay. Take the side scroller out. Take the
Okay.
side scroller
It's
out.
gone.
The company that's doing the Unreal Engine, they also made an Evil Dead game themselves.
Okay. Before.
So before, yes.
Before
that
the
was-
real engine,
and
And
right?
it was asymmetrical.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So the likelihood is this game will also be asymmetrical.
Well,
Probably.
what does that mean?
It means that one person will get to play as Mike Myers.
Yeah.
And then 5 people will play as classic characters fucking running away from Mike Myers that have to
Got it.
coordinate
Good
and
enough.
team up
Thank you.
to either survive or defeat Mike Myers.
So, like, since I didn't play the Texas Chainsaw one, I won't talk about that one. But in the Friday the 13th one person's Jason, the other people are campers, and you like spawn somewhere randomly in the Crystal Lake cabins, and then you can like hide in a cabin, hide under a bed, while meanwhile someone is playing as Jason walking around. But the game ends or the match ends. You're trying to like, oh, go find a generator and turn the generator on to get fucking electricity to do this, and then go get gas to start the car so that your crew can take off. And if you guys can do all that before Jason starts finding all of you,
I get
then,
it. Oh my
then
god.
you did.
I
Doesn't
think
sound
this.
fun.
I think this is right up Bubs' alley, because all he would do is just run into the closets.
No, I haven't played any of those games. The only asymmetrical game that I've played is Predator. And one person plays as a Predator, and then there's 4 fire team members, basically just like, Dutch and the rest of them.
This
so
is like Dead by
so
Daylight.
that's what I've played.
Kinda,
So,
yeah. How
and-
old is
and-
that
and it's
Predator one that you're
awesome
talking
because
about?
you get to either be, the mercenary firing and getting hunted by the predator, and then you can potentially kill the predator, or you can escape a helicopter. You can get to the helicopter after completing missions. So it's really quite good. So
How old is that Predator one that you're talking about?
it came out for PS5 or PS4. So
Oh,
I don't know,
not-
maybe
not
about
that
3 years old or so, I want to say.
What you're describing is like I watch my kid play all the time. It's kind of playing Dead by Daylight. It's
It's similar, yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think like
running around.
I would just say
fixing
like graphics
generators
wise
and
definitely looks a little different, but it is very gameplay wise, yeah, kind of similar.
Well, I'll tell you this much: it ain't no Gears of War.
I love Gears of War. I'm in the middle of Gears 5 right now, and I've been playing the multiplayer try to play every day. Try and get
Getting
better.
ready for that 6, huh?
Yeah.
The prequel.
Oh, yeah,
Hell
dude.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
I didn't play any of the others. Like
Oh.
a lot of times
3 is really good.
Whoa,
I want to go back and play those, but the graphics holds me up, and the gameplay mechanics are just not as refined. So it gets so clunky. I'm like, what's going on? All the tank controls of the first couple are like, I'm like, let me just play the best version of this game, and I just have to give up on the lore.
It ain't 5. I'll tell you that
But
much.
that's not gonna, yeah,
Well,
because like,
see, people knock 5 for having a poor storyline, but I think everyone pretty much agrees that the mechanics are solid, and it's a beautiful game.
Yeah.
So it is what it
Yeah,
is.
but those
The better,
first
if you want
couple-
storyline, do 3.
Yeah, I don't care about the story too much.
oh come on,
Well,
those
then,
first
I
couple,
mean-
man, with the whole Marcus and Dom, and that's why like it's so exciting
There
that
you
they're
go.
coming back. Is like 5 of those.
That's because y'all
Yeah.
just want that story. I just want to play a good game. Like
No, I don't even play story mode. I just go straight to versus.
You didn't play the original Gear stories?
I played the story for 3, and that was fucking
Not 1
amazing.
and 2.
Yeah, I did them too.
Oh,
But I
so
stopped I think at 3.
I know, right? See, right? Thank you. Thank you.
All right, let me go ahead and show, because we're wrapping up here. This is a game I'm gonna most likely pre-order, and this is SNK versus Capcom SVC Chaos.
Okay.
$35. I mean, I'm sure it was from an arcade game. So this is the classic edition. It comes with like a retro cartridge.
Mr. Stacks has a question.
I'm gonna pass on all this.
Go ahead,
So-
Mr. Stacks. Yes.
As an old man who doesn't understand all this stuff, what the hell's SNK?
SNK was oh man,
Fighting
okay,
game
you
that
don't know
nobody
that.
knows about is what it is.
yeah,
For you.
like King of Fighters. What else? It's like a different like brand of fighters, I guess, from the Neo Geo line. I feel like, you know, Neo Geo.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I know. I remember there used to be a car called the Geo.
No.
Fucking good old Geo Metro, baby. Yeah.
That's right.
hmm
So
Three-cylinder
anyway,
engine.
so they have the collector's edition. I think I'm gonna pass because for $80, it doesn't really seem like there's too much value in that.
Fatal Fury.
Yeah, Fatal Fury. Yeah, that's a good one.
So I'm sorry. So it's game cartridge and posters or art book, or I missed that part.
Yeah, like it looks like poster, like probably a double-sided reversible poster.
That you're never gonna know.
Commemorative non-functional mini Neo Geo cartridge.
Non-functional.
Yeah,
Wow.
and art cards.
Lots of
Oh, the art cards. I'm sold on that. I've never had a print of a. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna pass on that.
What about the other versions though? When you went back,
I got some
they're like
commemorative non-functional floppy disks. You know,
the
The-
other
not
versions?
regular. You're not just gonna get the game itself.
Yeah,
the
I'm
real
gonna get I'm gonna get the regular one for sure.
Oh, okay.
So I have a
So,
question about this
what's up?
game. Is it asymmetrical?
No, definitely not.
Oh,
You got to crash.
if it's got a non-functional cartridge, is it really a
don't
game?
crash, Caroline. Don't.
I think it's more for a display because I got a non-functional cartridge for my Nintendo World Championship NSES edition.
So
What's up, Bad Mike?
it's a brick.
Yeah, I
No,
mean
it's not that
there's
heavy.
EDF6 is a dope game. PC, PS4, and PS5. I don't even know what EDF is.
Confused. So
Evil Dead fuckers. No. Extra dongy freaks. That's it.
So this is what the cartridge is. There's like no yeah, it's empty in them like the
Oh yeah, it's just a blank card.
It's a display piece, even though you
Yeah.
have it still in the box.
yeah.
and
It smells good.
Display.
What's up?
how much does it cost?
Where am I going to display it? Like I haven't
knew
On the
it.
wall behind us. You already told us. On the
I
wall
heard
behind
Earth
us.
Defense Force kind of blows. Just saying.
Oh man.
I'm confused. Why would you buy a non-functional? I mean, just a solid display. Well, I take it back. We buy
Because it
never
looks
mind.
cool on
Never
the
mind.
wall,
I
okay?
rescind my. I rescind
They're the new statues, Rob.
It's tired. You've been up since
As-
4. We know.
as a person who has a lot of books on my wall
Yeah.
that are essentially non-functional now, I rescind
All
my
right.
question.
You're going to wake up tomorrow and regret what you just said.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna be
Oh,
playing
alright.
this tonight so that I can say that I did play it. So that it's not just sitting there non-functional as well.
Non-functional.
Did you read Defenders of the Earth?
Oh, and we got all right. Earth Defender Force 2017 for the Xbox 360 is a classic, one of the great co-op games of that era.
never even heard of it.
I haven't either.
But it's a classic. Wait, does that mean it's not a classic?
Defense
If you've
Not
never heard of it?
2017.
I gotta sign off.
2017. Thank you for
Guys,
coming on.
Thank you for coming
I
on.
will get-
Hey,
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 I will get
Caroline.
the battle pass, okay? I will get it this time. All right? I will get it. And then I'm gonna go to school and I'm never gonna fucking play, but I will get
He's
it.
not going to buy it.
No, I am gonna buy it. It's a bunch of
Hey,
Marvel.
Caroline, gonna be in
This is the whole
Nashville
point.
next week.
Okay, text me. And
What are we gonna? What are we gonna do? I'll have my wifey poo with me.
Great Escape,
Aw.
McKay's, and like maybe a place to eat or something.
All right,
You
I'll see
down
if
with-
that passes.
Or well,
could-
there's
You could work in a musical. I might get her on board. I don't know. OMC.
What if it's in a musical escape room?
Oh, that sounds scary.
Bye, guys. Take
Good
care.
Bye.
Later.
All right, that's a good time to end this. We're already at the 2-hour mark. What's up?
Real quick. I had to Google this. All right, I want us to all be.
Can you hang in there, Rob?
Yeah, I'm
Hang in there, Rob. All right, Earth Defense Force 2017 looks like this. You fight big ass fucking robot bug looking things.
It looks
And-
like 2017. It looks like Battlefront 2 the first time. Like the first Battlefront 2. That's what it looks like to me. Nothing wrong with that though.
I mean, stuff like this would be cool. Like seeing, like
That's
playing a
fucking
game and
cutscene.
like
You know that's a cutscene. Look at
Yeah.
look at the fucking any of the pictures around it.
but the scale, man. Like you see some shit of that scale. Look at
Yeah,
this
the
thing.
scale of that cutscene. Oh
Look at
my
this
god.
fucking guy right here.
Yo, we got Entropy and comics in the house.
This
What's
shit
going
still
on,
got.
kid?
Does it still have an online for the co-op?
It's
Dude.
Xbox 360, so Xbox pretty good about keeping their onlines going.
Yeah, right.
Oh, man.
You just can't buy games from 360 anymore.
Yeah, I have never heard of this, but all right, now we know. Now we know.
All right, let's buy it and battle each other then.
Is it asymmetrical?
Oh,
Shit,
No.
I would say no.
No.
I still have.
But you know what was? I don't know if you read it, Bubs. Did you read Defenders of the Earth? The new series?
No.
No, I've not. Have you?
Yes.
And
That
was it asymmetrical?
Yes, it
Nice.
was.
I like that. I am pleased by this.
Mandrake, the magician, and the Phantom pinned down against thousands of warriors until Flash Gordon shows up to save their ass.
What was this?
Defenders of the Earth.
I think it was just called. Wasn't that Project something or?
This is a new series.
Oh.
Mad Cave Studios. They've
Oh.
got they relaunched new Flash Gordons, and they just relaunched Defenders of the Earth.
How are they? The Flash Gordons.
So far, one issue is good.
All right, I'll check it out. Is that one of those where I have to go to Kickstarter or some shit to get a book, or
Nope,
All right.
you can get it from your LCS.
I don't have an LCS.
you're
They all
LCS
closed
store
from
it.
bad press.
You can get it directly. You can order them directly from Mad Cave Studios. They'll ship you the floppies.
Okay, cool.
nice,
Thank you.
cool.
Or are they available in your mystery box?
No, I don't have mystery boxes.
Are you not one of those mystery box guys?
No, he
I
does.
buy them and
the,
open them. I don't sell them.
he does the giveaways, the giveaway box.
Give it time, Rob. Give it time.
Did you?
I'm a sticker person though, apparently. So there you
Sticker
are.
person? I
Did you
collect
read What If
stickers.
Donald Duck Becomes Wolverine?
A whole thing full of stickers. But I don't. But I don't have any of my own.
Goofy Hulk?
Oh man, don't show me that book hasn't come in yet. Damn it, that's in my August box. I got
It
two of
was-
them. I got the cover you got there, the Scotty Young,
Yeah, SD's
and then I also got
Hot dog one?
the Wolverine
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
I got,
Uh-huh.
that one. I got those two.
You got that one. You didn't get the hot dog one?
No, that's fucking goofy as shit.
This motherfucker.
No, it was Donald.
But yeah, oh, that's right. It was Donald. But it belongs in your collection.
Thank you. But yeah,
both
no, it
reasons.
was
Yeah.
it was cool. This was a neat book.
All right,
And then the
careful
hot
now.
dog variant just put it over the edge, man.
James, if you look at Robert, you can tell he's edging to hit that button to shut down the stream. Like he's like
I know.
leaned
I
forward.
know.
You can't see real good.
I know
So
what
he's
you're
like leaning
doing.
forward to the. I'm ready. He's got that stop. Everyone's having a good time. We're gonna
I
end
know.
it.
Robert has fallen asleep many times on this stream, so he's trying
Never,
to
not
save,
even once.
he's trying to save his fellow Rob.
How
from
can I even fall
having the
asleep?
same
Like
shot.
that's impossible.
You are full of shit. I've seen you so many times with the
Show me
closed
proof.
eyes,
Show me
with the
proof.
closed- I'll go back and watch some videos.
All right,
I'll go
all
back
right.
and watch them.
Challenge accepted.
I'm really not.
Yeah, you know it's not true.
No, I do know it's true.
Anyways,
Girl, you
hey,
know it's true.
thanks to the chat for showing up. Like always,
Mhm.
man, we got a lot of people in today, man. That was awesome. Thanks to the panel, you guys are awesome. Rob, dude, thank you for showing up in Oregon. First time
With-
ever
with green lights.
having a guest from Oregon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bubs, it's always a good time when you're here. Yeah, I'll just say
That's fair.
always.
That's fine. It is what it is. We'll say that.
Rob, have a safe travel back, dude. I
Yeah.
know that 5 hours could be ass sometimes.
Yeah.
James.
We'll go back till Monday.
Oh, nice. Well,
So, I gotta
hit
do
up some
only
comic
slabs.
shops.
I gotta do only slabs from here tomorrow.
Ooh.
Wow.
Well, you got a test run today.
Green
So.
lighting and all.
Yeah.
James, it's good to have you back, man. I mean, the B team killed it last week.
They
I
did.
don't know if you saw the show, but
Conveniently, none of whom showed up this week except for Rob. So, thank you, Rob. It means a lot that you have been consistent and that you don't just show up when I'm not here.
they're there when I really need them.
Okay, well,
so I appreciate
Caroline
it.
did. Okay, I'll give Caroline came in late, but she was here, so I'll give her props. The rest of you, dead to me, man. Just
Well, it's not true. Bubs didn't show up. He was in solidarity with you.
That's
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
That's right. I was gonna hop on last week, but then I saw you weren't on there when I woke up the next morning and checked the replay. So I didn't even watch the replay out of respect to you.
Now he sounds like Steve. This is exactly what Steve told me. Like, if you, I shouldn't have to ask. You should just be here. All right. But thank you. I now know for the future, in the event that Robert is not able to make a show, that I need to reach out to you guys and let you know in advance to show up.
At least one person. So
better-
you don't. At least one person. So you don't spend 10 minutes saying anyone can hop on if they want.
Right. No, I'll tell them in advance.
Anyone.
Actual
I'll
advance.
keep
not
throwing
like
this,
5
but if
minutes
somebody wants to
before.
hop on, please.
You got your biggest fan, Southern Comic Geek in the house, Bubs.
What up? Bub
All right.
42. Nice.
All right, everyone. We'll see you next week. Rob,
No.
get some rest, man. You look like you need it.
You're a little green. Yeah.
I got you, Doreen. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
All right.